Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and today I want to do a video on how to use burst mode as kind of like a fun playground, just to like use units that maybe are difficult to use or that are hard to build up, or maybe units that you don't get to see them at their full potential often. So I'm going to do a run here on burst mode with a team where it's like, yeah, I haven't really been able to like transform that unit very often. I would like to be able to just use them and try them out. So I'm going to show you how burst mode is actually a really fun mode just to use as like a testing ground for units, right? So I'm here on the burst mode page where we get to select all of the types of things we want to do to the fight. And normally you want to build this up to 6,000 points to get the rewards. Well, I've already gotten all the rewards, right? So I just want to be in here for fun. So all I'm simply going to do is I'm going to have as little restrictions as possible, but I want to make the enemy super tanky so that they can live a long time, so I can just have fun playing with the units, but then I don't really have a risk of being defeated, right? So if we go here, I'm not going to limit any typings. I'm not going to limit my team cost. I'm not going to let them nullify debuffs, because I think it might be fun to debuff, so that's fine. We can leave all that on. But damage reduction, we're going to give them as much damage reduction. I don't know, do I want, yeah, we'll give them the attack 130 and defense 200, more so for the defense. I want to give them as much defense, but I don't want to give them a ton of attacks. I want to make sure that I'm going to live. And then here's 30% more damage reduction. We're not going to do those attack buffs. We're not going to do those. Here's a defense by 500. Here's an HP by 200, and those are bonus ones. So I'm getting 400%. Here's another 950%. Sure, they can lower this to 0. That's fine. And then no locking, and then we'll do that. And I'll allow myself to use items. So here we go. Basically, I've given them as much HP damage reduction and defense as I can. And I've only given them 130% attack, which shouldn't be that much that they're going to devastate me, right? So I'm in my team formation. I wanted to use the Worldwide Celebration unit Vegito, because I never get to actually see Vegito, because you've got to go, 5 turns while being under 70%, or 7 turns, and it just feels like it takes forever. And then the year 5s are just really fun, but they're also like extremely powerful that you don't really feel like you get to play with them built up for too long. So we'll see. Even under these conditions, maybe it'll be a little bit crazy. I'll put some extra items on here as well, just in case. So in case things get crazy, let me just give me something that'll give me some healing, just to make sure that I've got that. Where is Princess Snake? I think is a decent one. And sure, we'll throw down like an Icarus just to have another damage reduction item, but I don't think I'll need it, right? So let's go ahead and hop into burst mode. And this is, and different fights operate in different ways, but I think any fight can work. Oh, here's what I'm going to do too. I think, well, there aren't a lot of targets. I was going to say I'm tempted to hit targets to like lower my health, but I don't think it's going to matter. So sure, we'll hit this one, but like, yeah, it's not going to be enough health to be under 70%, so that's fine. I think with Vegito, we're just going to plan on, because I'm assuming he's not going to be able to do that much damage to me. We'll just assume we'll have to go to turn 7, but we should be able to get that no problem here. In this way, I can just bring and like focus on my fusions, and I just brought a bunch of really nice support. So we've got like the Mai support here, and then yeah, this rotation, yeah, my rotations are perfect. I'm just going to do a Vegito rotation with these two, and then the other one will be Gogeta with Vegito, right? So, and I do want, I mean, these guys should be tanky, right? Let's do AGL Vegito in slot 1. And sure, we'll go for the type advantage here. And I'm just going to go all out. And the hope is that these guys are going to be nice and tanky and, like, live a while. So that we can just have some fun with the fight. And I guess Mai's going to do nothing. We'll see how hard they're going to hit. But I only gave them 130%, so it shouldn't be too bad. All right, so 4.7 here. Not too bad considering they're in slot 1. These guys can look pretty bad, though, like, offensively in slot 1 in some situations. All right, so he still took down, like, half his health, but this is, like, a 5-unit rotation, right? And once we get into the Turles phases, my hope is Turles will be nice and tanky and won't die very quick, and we can build up. So that's the whole idea here, is we just want a fun fight where I can just kind of, without restriction, go all out with my units and see what they can do, and have a fight actually last a little bit. We're going to see with all of the defense and damage reduction, they're still getting blown up pretty quick, huh? We'll hope Turles lasts a little bit longer than these guys. So we took one of them out, but it's 5 units, so it'll take us a little bit to beat these guys up. I think one of my favorite ones, what was it? I think it was a burst mode. I think it was on a Goku Black Zamasu one during Worldwide. And there's a phase where, like, the Zamasu can't be killed. Like, you can go really, when you get these Dokkan, events where like they have there's one I think with Asparagus and Broly, and then there's another one with the Goku Black and Zamasu. You hit one of those fights when you're doing all the damage reduction stuff, but then like on those you can just sit and keep attacking the one that can't die, and then literally it's just the Dokkan mode is the only thing that ends it, and if the Dokkan mode doesn't, because they're so tanky, you can go a really long time. Because I've done shenanigans where I've had to like get the Dokkan mode with like a Cyberman, like under normal circumstances to like go forever. So I've done some videos with like AGL Gohan on that, but they take a long time. They're like hour-and-a-half videos. So I got like I did a short. Well, I think I did a video and a short of it where I got AGL Gohan to like turn 80, and he had like over 6 million defense. It was kind of crazy, but obviously not realistic for a fight. All right, but right now we're looking good, and it's nice that, you know, Gogeta and Vegito too, getting these additionals and stuff like early on, like they are stacking attack right here, and that will transfer into their next form, which we're going to see on their next turn. So yeah, this is nice. We're getting a few turns on this first phase, which normally you don't get that because they die like super fast. And like I said, I expect Turles to be tanky, and why I think this fight in particular is interesting is when you get to the last phase of Turles, you go enough turns, he's going to transform in like full heal, so it's kind of like getting an extra free phase there. So sure, we'll just stick it like this. I think I'm going to prioritize Vegito to let him stack attack. The Tech Vegito here. Yeah, let's do that. And then Bulma's got to get at least 5, which we do. So we're getting a nice Bulma buffs. You know, like 6.6, like the Vegito, the year 5's like pre-transformation, like they're still solid and they've got that dodge. And then once they transform, they're just crazy. All right, so we're into Turles. Once again, I believe it's 2 phases, but like I said, that second phase does a transformation and then they're going to full heal. Now, we're going to hope the year 5s aren't so powerful we just one-shot. Could happen. We'll see. We'll see. And once again, we got to get to turn 7 for AGL Vegito. The goal is to hopefully get AGL Vegito transformed, right? So sure, we'll do AGL Vegito in slot 1. And then Gogeta here in slot 2. Remember, I think he gets like 5 key on super, so we should get the 18 key super here. And then we've got Mai supporting, although Mai is not supporting STR Gogeta, so I maybe should have brought a different support to make him look better, but that's okay. We still got Bulma and Yajirobe. Okay. Yeah, I mean, even with all the defense and damage reduction, we might be piercing through here. I'm going to hope he lasts at least into the next turn. I mean, we haven't done a bar yet, so I guess that's okay, but look, STR Gogeta is probably going to go crazy because they build up fast, right? And they hit really hard. Like, fully build up, they're like 15, 16 million, and they're doing additionals. Yeah, see, we're not taking any damage, but yeah, here we are starting at 8. And by the end of this, he's going to be doing 8 to 10 million on his 12 key. Because these guys build up like crazy as they attack. But it's nice to be able to just have like a tanky guy to go in there. I still think, you know, Dokkan, I think Dokkan and DFFOO need to both do this. But I would love to see just a sandbox mode where I could, or like a training mode, where I could just go in and I could set the bosses up how I want to. And then I could just have fun with it that way. Because that's kind of what I'm using burst mode as, right? I'm using it as my sandbox. There is some customization to it, just not as much as I would like. Or even something where, like, I could just say the boss never dies, and I could just play with units and see how strong they can get, right? Something like that. All right. So here, I guess, I could put Vegito in slot 1. He's going to guarantee dodge. I do kind of want to get more ki, though. So let's try this. And then we'll grab, yeah, and then the physical orbs drop nicely. Let's just take a look at what our stats are looking like here. So 250k for AGL Vegito. Tech Vegito at 190, but he's got a lot of building up to do. So he's going to get a lot stronger as he built up. Alright, let's see here. I mean, we are getting a lot of dodging out of AGL Vegito, right? That's the, I guess, the nice part about them pre-transformed is they do have some defensive tech to help you out. I just find them a bit weak offensively. I mean, in slot 2 and 3, they definitely hit a lot harder, but I just wish it was a little bit quicker to get to Vegito. I felt like they're a bit restrictive with this one. Because, dude, like, 7 turns, like, that's just, like, so rare to get there. Like, even in this souped up burst mode, I don't know. Like, 7 turns might be tricky here, too. Because Vegito's going to wipe the floor here. So this phase of Turles only lasting, you know, maybe I should have gone in here with just AGL Vegito, but maybe not the year 5s. Because the year 5s are pretty crazy. Oh, although he didn't go too crazy. This will be nice to get another turn out of this. This will be good. He's for sure going to die next turn. And then we just got to make sure that we don't kill the next Turles before he gets the transform heal, right? Alright, I mean, I could pop the active skill, but there's no point in doing that. I am going to put Gogeta in slot 1 because I want to get the extra stacks in for sure. We want to build up as much as we can, and we got Bulma's rolling here. Very good. All right. Can Turles, like, I don't think this Turles can even damage us. And there we are, 16 million. So this is like a fully built up Gogeta already. Bam, and you're out of here. Even with all that HP and everything, man. All right, here we go. I did think that that Candy Burst Mode stage was kind of funny because it's just like one phase, like one Tech Boo. It was a pretty short fight. All right, so we got a Vegito transformation. We got it in the video, so let's go for it. Dude, yes, 600k for Tech Vegito. Wow. All right, well, we got to get, yeah, we got to get AGL Vegito rolling. Never get to see this guy, and this was the idea, is I wanted to be able to see him. And look at that, 600k defense for both. If there was a way, I'm telling you, to open with this guy turn 1. The nice thing, too, is AGL Vegito's got type disadvantage, so hopefully doing a lot less damage. But we want this Tech Turles to transform. So I think we got to go... I want to say if Turles gets his 3rd turn, he's going to transform. So here we are, 12 mil with AGL Vegito. Getting to look at the beautiful animations. Very rarely get to see this. So this is, once again, a fun way to use Burst Mode. There are definitely, like, you could pick out certain red zone stages where you can go a little bit longer, too. But we don't have, like, that really hard Omega stage, which we're going to get it soon because we got Super Saiyan 4 Goku coming. But I think that's another stage that can go a little bit longer. All right, yeah, we didn't do much damage there at all with Vegito, so that's good. This guy, though, he's going to do a lot. He's starting at 17. We're just going to open at 17, but yeah, look, he's too tanky. We made him really nice and beefy so he can just go and go and go. And then, once again, he's going to transform. I mean, hopefully STR Gogeta doesn't go too crazy. Oh, wow, Vegito is going really crazy, man. Dude, 15 million on the 12 key? Are you kidding me? 16 million on the 12 key? What is Vegito? Like, we normally don't get to see this much because that takes out everything. Dude, he's not going to get to transform. This is crazy. Unless he does it right away. But I think he's got to go at least 2 turns. Oh, and we stunned him out. Yeah, like, he's not going to transform. I mean, and this Vegito still can't transform. We'll put him in slot 1. I mean, I'm going to go all out with Gogeta here. We're going to let him go crazy. What's he at? 500k defense, huh? Okay. And then Yajirobe to get the support. I mean, if Gogeta doesn't go as crazy with supers, like, he might survive this. These guys shouldn't do too much damage because they're type disadvantage here. As long as they're not critting. Yep, yeah, they do, like, no damage. So that's fine. This is good here. I think he might live. I really want him to live this because he's going to transform and heal. Now, keep in mind, this is a very OP offensive team. So you go in here with anything less, like, you're going to for sure be able to get some more length out of this fight. 16 million, yeah. All right, and I think he's effective against all types or guaranteed critting or something. Like, it's crazy. Oh, with the guaranteed crits. Yeah, he's guaranteed critting. 10 million. I mean, if he stops, like, right now, we might be good. Otherwise, this Turles is going to be out of here. All right, no more supers. Okay, and then Yajirobe, there's no way Yajirobe's taking him out. And I don't think I gave him any crit. I think he's got 5 built-in crit, but he shouldn't. Okay, we're good. All right, transform Turles. Come on. Give it to me. Yeah, here he goes. All right, so now he's going to get a big fat heal off of this. Are you supposed to? Is he not? He didn't heal. I thought he healed on this. Is it because we had him stunned? I honestly thought he was supposed to heal on it. Well, in any case... I guess we'll end it with this Vegito. We got to do this Vegito active skill. I thought he healed on that. Well, doesn't matter. He's out of here, Vegito. We still had a lot of fun in that fight. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this burst mode. If you guys like using burst mode in this similar manner, it was fun. We got some turns. You know, we got to like 10 turn. What, like 8 or 9, something like that. We got in there a little bit. But this isn't like, I would say, the craziest burst mode for doing this. There have been better ones. But it is, once again, just a fun playground area. And it's a place you can go in with units that aren't maybe top tier red zone units. And just to see what they can do, right? So anyways, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.